certainly looking at a broader export base, understanding that it is lesser reliance on China. Washington, of course, watching every development very carefully given the shake-up in global trade due to high US tariffs. We also understand, Pranay, that India and EU also negotiating a pact in investment protection and geographical indications. What more are you picking up on that?
Certainly, there are various aspects of this FTA and post-India-EU economic summit, like the India-EU summit meeting. There are many aspects of partnership will be announced, be it the strategic partnership, be it the defense sector, the investment protection, because IPR, the intellectual property rights have been issues of concern for European Union, and therefore the GI tagging, the geographical identification, for the products, there will be investment protection and also there will be some measures to protect the GI tagging or the intellectual property rights for the products. This partnership, post this India-EU FTA, there is in all likelihood of a greater, stronger partnership in terms of the co-development, research and co-production. What we are looking at here is not only in terms of India's product getting greater market access in European markets and in the European Union territory, but besides that, in all likelihood, with India's Make in India program or the greater attracting more investment from European Union and giving an opportunity for European Union to establish the production bases in India and explore the further markets in Southeast Asia or other parts of Asia, Central Asia, with India's greater connectivity links. So that is the benefit Europe is likely to get by this partnership. And also, what we are looking at, that currently the defense partnership, why defense is an emerging sector of partnership between India and European Union at a time when there is a war on the borders of Europe in terms of the Russia-Ukraine war. There is an increased, defense funding in European Union, and therefore, what Europe is facing right now is a crunch of manpower, trained engineers, the production-based capabilities, in terms of the raw materials. Their over-reliance on China is causing a lot of concern, and that's why the European Union is looking at India to expand their production base, to expand their manpower sourcing, to expand their market access, to expand their business. So clearly, the economic security also ensures the physical security and the geopolitical security, and this is how both partners, India is looking at European Union to have a greater market access, greater investment in terms of expanding the export base for our products, be it gems, jewelry, leather, textile, all these labor-intensive businesses. So clearly, this is a partnership of a win-win combination between India and European Union, and this has come at a very opportune time when there are a lot of geopolitical and geo-economical turbulences. And that's why both the sides have felt, and that's why a deal which was stuck for over 15 years got concluded in last 3-4 years. We have seen that how hectic parleys have led to the early conclusion. There is a realization on either part that we should conclude and we should leave aside the sensitive part, the agriculture sector, the dairy sector, on which both Europe and India have their own sensitivities. Even on the automobile sector, Europe's automobile sector is over 2 and 2.5 times to Indian market. But if you see the size and growth of Indian automobile sector, or automobile market, which is rapidly growing, in fact doubling up in 8 years. So this is a market where Europe want to be. They want to have to sell their high-end automobiles, be it BMW, be it Renault, or be it Mercedes-Benz. So these are the high-end automobile. These are the cars which can have a greater market access and a greater market presence in post this India-EU FTA. On the other side, India will also get the aircraft parts or the high-end machinery, the technology at a greater with greater ease and with a lot of investment.
Oh yes, absolutely, Pranay. For the very reason that EU Chief Ursula has also said that India and EU are showing a fractured world, another way to engage. I want to thank you for getting us all those details.